Good afternoon, May the 31st, 2016, the last trading day of the month, the last day of the first month of the quarter. So here we are. We came in today expecting the market to at least close above last month's close, which was at 2073. Thought the easiest trade to see was failure to take out 2103, 2105. Had trouble at 2100, 2101 this morning, and the market sold. Before lunch, we thought when we were in the 90-92 area, we thought that we'd see 85, 87 before it was over. And so far, the low is 86 even. So knowing where the market's going is a big part of what we do. And we know this before the fact, and you can see right here was the tractor. And on the F2 screen that we'll see, you'll see there'll be a bulge in the volume at 85 to 87. 86 happens to split both of them. Trading once again started out very, very slow. Very difficult to make more than a point. The first three trades of the day, the way that they set up. But then, as is oft the case, sometimes after the first hour and a half of trading, the market breaks big and makes its move. So retest failure right here. That was good for 2 if you traded it perfectly. A V bottom, good for 1. This buy, a scratch, good for 2 ticks. Quintuple top, good for 3. S is a winner. No trade on this S. Retest failure, winner. This S was not a loser. You did not stop out, but didn't make much, maybe 1. V top, we didn't get a real signal right there off that V top. It is a trade that we will take. No trade on that S. So pretty good trading, all things considered. We're going to have a summer market where quite often we're going to have to just say this is the high or the low and lean against support or resistance and see what happens. This is today's action. Again, we said the easiest trade to see would be failure to extend the range and take out 2103.75. And we stopped at 2101, maybe 2101 on 01 and a quarter. And here we sit. On 360 days worth of information and 4-point increments, the high volume number is 89.50. So we have lower high, lower low. This market can sell tomorrow. Looking at F2, there's our move out of the middle. Definitely a B. Says the market can sell tomorrow, but volume's well above time. So it's not the weakest B we've seen before. We'd like to have volume below time. And this is one of those situations where the weighted volume average price is below the mode, and that's not usually the sign of a big potential move. Here we got buyers 85 to 87. Buy 1. 79.81 buy 2. On the sell side, trying to sell the 94.96 area. Might take a 92.50 to get in, and then 99 to 01 for sell 2. We have news tomorrow, motor vehicle sales. 17.4, that number could come in lower than forecast. PMI manufacturing, 50.5, could come in lower than forecast. ISM manufacturing, 50.6, could come in lower than forecast. Construction spending, we never meet these numbers, plus 0.6. It is an election year. You'd expect us to meet that, but that one definitely could come in. And then the Fed's regional beige book. Well, they'll be looking to see how strong the Fed governors think their respective regions are, manufacturing-wise. Not saying liars figure in the rest of it, but if they come up with strengthening economy, I mean, that's really a stretch given the spate of economic news. In today's news, the consumer sentiment news, that's important because the economy truly is a state of mind, and it's the willingness to take risk and spend $1 today in the hopes of getting it back next year or at some future date in a higher amount. And when things start to contracting, people will hoard cash and hoard money. Okay, looking at the note, and tonight at the close of business, go ahead and change over to the September note. Lower high, lower low, this market can sell based on F1. Pretty strong market. We've got resistance at 24 to 28, maybe 28 to the buck. And we had a 23.27 sell today. And number 2 area, then 17 to 21. And when it broke out our 17 to 21s, we just blew right through it. So we're going to put resistance 24.28 for London, sell 1. 31 to 03, sell 2. On the buy side, we had a breakout at 18. We're at 23. Got some pretty good support right there at 16 to 20, so we'll put 16 to 20 buy 1. And then 8 to 12 buy 2. Okay, we're in the September contract for the 30-year already. We rolled this morning. You could have rolled to, in fact, I think looking at the open interest in the volume traded, we should have rolled the 10-year today too. Chris didn't have that set up until tomorrow though for the roll. And we talked about a structural sell at 11 to as high as 22. And you can see we just got to 11 and we had a double test. So 8 to 12 is going to be number 1. And if we get through that high, I think we're going 19s to 23s, sell 1. 27s to 31, sell 2. Our band of support is the buck to 28. So we'll make 20 to 24 buy 1. And 9 to 13 buy 2. Okay, strong day in gold, probably helped somewhat by the E-mini. Again, I still think gold is going to be bought on the dips. Stops below 1200 is what we've been shooting for. When we got to the 35 area, this 1200 on the F2 screen was our trading target. We're in the August contract right now, so higher low, higher high. We can trade higher tomorrow off the F1 screen. And you can see we have multiple distributions higher. We stopped at 20. So 20, 22. Sell 1. 25, 27. Sell 2. On the buy side, we're at 19. 16 to 14 buy 1. 9 to 11 buy 2. Okay, crude. OPEC meets on the 2nd. And they're supposedly, in what we read in the press, at record production right now. And I don't think they'll get an agreement at the OPEC meeting. So we have an outside day. That usually means trading range. And the market will be subject to spikes one way or another. When they want to pressure the market to get a deal from their members that are balking, that don't want to do it, they will run the price down into the OPEC meeting. When there's no agreement possible, they're going to roll it over. Usually they don't say anything, and the market trades sideways in the meeting with an upward bias. Fundamentals stink after OPEC is behind us and driving seasonals are behind us. Then we're going to find out where the bottom of crude is. My feeling is the lows are already in. I think that 35, 37 is going to be pretty good support. Maybe 40 to get down there. So close right here would have us selling 49.25, 49.50, 49.75, 49.50. Sell 2. On the buy side, we'll make 48.50, 48.75. Buy 1. I think we can do a little bit better. 48, 48.25. Buy 2. Which way will the euro go? Lower, but it too can trade up. That's not a guarantee that it goes lower every trading day. Wish it were so. Sure would make it easy, wouldn't it? Markets do what we think they should do. Inside day, trading range off the F1 screen. So we've got pretty good support. 11.25, 111 even. Buy 1, 11.25. Looks like we're headed there. Stops below 111 even. That's the trade I like for buy 2. On the sell side, 11.50. And up to our 11.75, which was a great call this morning. I caught that one just right. And that's it for May the 31st, 2016. We've survived another month. We came out, we actually made a little loot trading today, so that's kind of cool. I will see you all bright and early in the morning. Have a great evening, and we'll kick it off way too early tomorrow morning and go shake that money tree once again. I'm out of here.